We're here in Oakland, California, sunny Oakland, home of the most notorious, disgusting, filthy, raunchy motorcycle gang in the area. They're called East Bay Rats. This is the world they live in, and that's why I'm determined to become an East Bay Rat. We're gonna hang out with them and do what they traditionally do, which is destroy cars and beat the shit out of each other. But the clubhouse is in an area in Oakland that is pure scavenger culture, and that sort of sums up who they are. They're scavengers. And these guys are gonna be around after a nuclear war. The meek are not gonna inherit the earth. The East Bay Rats will. I'm also gonna see if I can become a rat because I feel like one here. What's up, rats? The East Bay Rats don't know that yet, that I'm one of them, but we're going to infiltrate their group and show them that they've got a new member. My name is Gavin McInnes. I am a conservative, liberal, neo-libertarian, anarchist hippie. I get into all sorts of shenanigans, but what I enjoy most is infiltrating different subcultures to figure out what really makes them tick. You might say it's serious journalism, but I am neither serious nor a journalist. Let's call it immersionism. I embed, I transform, I jump in with both feet. I do whatever I need to do to become one of them. I am the Immersionist. Oakland, California. What a f***ed up place. On my way to meet the rats, I get lost for half an hour in a city with worse crime rates per capita than Compton. The East Bay Rats Clubhouse is the only safe place in the neighborhood. We're here at the East Bay Rats Motorcycle Club with their president, Trevor.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm looking forward to becoming an East Bay Rat.
I don't know if that's going to be a possibility, but you can certainly go on a ride with us.
We'll see. We'll see.
Today we're going to smash a car, do a little tricycle racing.
Good.
Maybe get you in the ring, see how you hold up there, ride some bikes.
So we're going to beat up a car, get beat up, and race tricycles.
Yes.
Their clubhouse is fortified like a museum of the apocalypse. They've got years of dusty pictures filled with people bleeding and things on fire. The bar has mounted stripper poles and a Death's Head rat logo. It's a direct tribute to the biker gang from The Wild Ones starring Marlon Brando. In the movie, bikers invade the town like a barbarian horde, steal the women, and get crushed by the National Guard. The rats look ready to do the same thing in Oakland. So we're here, is this your bedroom?
This is my bedroom.
And have you been robbed 3,000 times or attempted? No, this looks like the
never.
Most dangerous place to break into in the world. What's that knife? Can you show us that one with the little...
This is a Filipino karambit. First of all, it's hard to disarm, but also you can flip it around and get interesting cuts with it.
Mostly jugular, it seems. It's all about throat cutting.
Or tendons. Because of its curved shape, it's good for cutting tendons and that.
Oh, great. I was looking for something that's good for tendons, too, and it's hard to disarm. So are you a martial arts guy, too, and all that?
Yeah. It's good to know how to fight.
Yeah, I guess you have to in Oakland, right?
I mean, Oakland's a really rough town. It's really dangerous here, but we're here for a reason, and mainly it's so that we can get away with stuff. We can throw huge parties, and because people are selling crack across the street, it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, motorcyclists in general get hassled by police constantly, in most towns. But Oakland, we're the least of their worries.
I noticed you drink beers and you throw them on the street when you're done.
Magical fairy elves come down and clean them up for us.
So there's never a beer here for more than like 40 minutes.
We actually sometimes bet on how quickly they'll come. You can sit on the roof, throw a beer can off, and bet on how quickly, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That's a popular West Oakland sport.
So crackheads are good for the environment. Crackheads are good for the environment.
I think actually crackheads are really bad for the environment.
Why? What else? Do they take shits everywhere and stuff?
They're great, except sometimes they'll also recycle your laptop and break into your car to do it.
Seriously. In rat territory, the crackheads go through your car the same way they go through your trash. 20 minutes parked in broad daylight and my car is cleaned out. I can never become a rat by following them around with a busted window. Coming up next, I meet up with a rat named Dan who could hopefully hook me up with some respectable transportation. Sorry. Stay tuned. Today I'm running around Oakland trying to become an East Bay rat, but it's a rough crowd. Crackheads broke into my car and the rats won't be seen with me looking like such an easy mark on their territory. Trevor sent me across town to borrow a bike from one of the rats at Godspeed. It's a motorcycle shop that looks like they opened a Hot Topic inside Castle Grayskull. We're here with Dan, East Bay rat since about 2000 and owner of Godspeed. Dan, why don't you tell us what this weird Skull Castle place is?
Well, this place is a place, kind of a home away from home. We do dyno tuning, we do tattoos, we get a cold beer, pretty girls hang out here with us.
Our whole little culture down here, we're all into the same kind of thing, riding bikes, living fast, getting drunk, shooting guns, whatever. In our cowboy town of Oakland.
This is one of the prettier ones. It's just
How much would this go for?
This is about 40 grand. Comes with a free tattoo.
Awesome. Let's see some more. It's odd that these guys are surrounded by beautiful bikes all day. They fix and soup up $20,000 machines and then drive home on something that Mad Max would have found in the garbage.
We're called the East Bay Rats because we ride rat bikes, which are ugly motorcycles, mainly rebuilt from a crash bike or scavenged. Every single dollar that we would put into that motorcycle would have nothing to do with how it looks. It all has to do with making it faster. If you're really riding the shit out of it, you know you're gonna crash it, so what do you care what it looks like? As long as the frame's straight, everything's good to go. That's what you care about. Paint it black because it's cheap, then you can paint over it again when you crash it again, and keep going.
So how fast would this thing go comfortably?
You go 150 on it.
You wouldn't know by looking at it.
Nope. I call it the Millennium Falcon. It's the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy. And I love that. I love being underestimated, like all of us are. The rat and the rat bike have a very, very natural relationship, very organic. We are those whose society didn't like, who threw away, who were faster than we were given credit for, who were better than that. But, fuck you and your plastic fucking minivans and your fucking flip-flop shoes and your hippie bullshit, we don't need that shit.
How would a guy become an East Bay rat?
Well, first and foremost, we're a motorcycle club, so you have to prove that you can ride.
All right, I'll get on. Can I get on this right
Why
now?
don't you try this one?
Back her up.
Yeah, we're off to a slow start here.
Yep, just back her up.
Gavin, on a scale of 0 to 10, is pretty much, at least a 2. Like, seriously.
Whoa, shit, sorry.
He's supposed to be some hotshot in New York. New York don't go around here. We'll have to see if he's Oakland enough to even hang out with us.
It's amazing the rats let me borrow their bike because the last time someone loaned me one, it went very, very wrong. I don't even remember it. But my father always told me, bullshit beats brains, and I knew I could pull this off.
Up! Oh, man.
There was a truck coming, and then, I don't know, I can't turn these things. And I started to turn, and then I lost control, and I would have hurt my legs if I stayed on it. So I had to get off.
That was a quick run.
But I think that these guys respect that because I broke a bike, and that shows that I'm not a pussy.
He's a little shaky at riding motorcycles, I think.
We don't know what other damage is done. The handle seems to be a little bent.
Did I bend it too?
By the way, I'm not in perfect condition either. I might have hurt my arm. Fixing a rat bike is much easier than fixing a factory Harley. I broke the brake lever off, but they just grabbed another one off the floor. I'm glad knocking over a guy's bike doesn't get the same reaction it always does in the movies, like when Pee-wee did it.
Fix what you broke and we're all square.
Oh yeah. Let's make that a clear deal.
There you go.
Any problems?
Yep, this is, it looks like shit, but it's still my baby. I still care about her.
Okay, so it's fixed.
Yep,
Thanks for that.
no problem. Don't do it again.
I will not do it again. That was a freak accident, and there's gonna be no more of those.
Good. He didn't make any more points, let's just say that. He's gonna have to ride for a while and prove that he's all right. He's not there yet.
Part of being a rat is being man enough to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and get back on the horse. I headed over to the rendezvous where the rats were about to take off for a ride.
Sorry, I'm late.
When I arrived, they were just deciding on my biker nickname.
Not faggot, please. What about like maggot, tarantula, spidey, spider?
Sissy Lala.
I'm not sure this makes me a rat, but I think we're making some pretty good progress. I just got the nickname Sissy Lala. I would have preferred maggot or spider, but Sissy Lala, that'll do.
When we ride in a big group, it is a nonverbal communication, maybe like playing in a band or dancing or something. We're going to be meshing and moving, and if I got to break one way, he's going to break the other way, and we just know what's going to happen. I mean, that's a bond that we have where we just know each other in a whole different level. And at the same time, we are competing. We're trying to go faster, we're trying to race each other, but it's all about pushing each other and facing our fears, you know. And I think that thing that we all share is that need for risk and the need to feel alive. That just, I mean, who can handle life otherwise? It's boring, it's painful, it's slow. You need a kick in the pants every now and then.
I'm so happy I'm finally a rat.
Not a rat.
Wow, about to be a rat. I'm so happy I'm going to become a rat later on. Tonight. Well, I guess I still have a lot to learn. Coming up next, another rat rite of passage. Riding down a mountain at 80 miles per hour on a rusty tricycle with failing brakes. Stick around. Welcome back to my ongoing infiltration of the notorious Oakland motorcycle club, the East Bay Rats. So far, I've met their leader, received weapons training, acquired genuine rat transportation, and successfully proved my motorcycle riding skills. Turns out, part of becoming a rat also involves mastering a tricycle. I don't know, I'm still not an East Bay rat. I don't know what these guys want. I thought it was just going to be kids' big wheels and we go down a hill, but it's actually a f***ing mountain.
The whole idea of the big wheel race started with us just thinking it'd be funny to us as large bikers to be on old school plastic big wheels, bombing down a hill, but still trying to beat each other and race fast. We've had motorcycles with speedometers chasing us that have gotten up to 50, 55 miles an hour, which on a tricycle is hauling ass. It's an innately unstable platform. It's three wheels, it's wrong. But why we would take something like a tricycle and just push it to its absolute limits and try to hurt ourselves is beyond me. I don't know. They'll least you're low to the ground when you do crash.
They put these together themselves in their backyard. Some people have welding equipment, some people don't have anything at all.
44 Magnum, baby.
You know, sometimes they break and you lose a wheel. Makes for a more exciting day.
And the secret to this, by the way, no fear.
And don't hit the brakes ever.
Don't hit the brakes ever.
Claremont Avenue downhill is about 2 miles from start to finish. This is the wipeout corner. This is the hairpin. This is where everyone's going to crash. If Gavin's going to crash and die today, it'll be right here.
Come on, motherfucker. Why is this bike on an angle?
I love riding, driving it. It always puts a smile on my face.
One down, folks.
This was some of the scariest shit I've ever done in my life. The tricycle is constantly trying to veer you into the hillside or over the yellow line into oncoming traffic. What's even scarier is these guys' reactions. They watch their friends plow into the hillside and their first reaction is to laugh and cheer. the rats, fun is measured in degrees of pain. Passing on the inside. Yo, dude! That was scary and fun. I wasn't last either, thanks to a flat.
Burst smell.
I need some new rims. Just when you think you got it under control too, you realize that you don't. And you could go over the yellow death lines at any moment.
Yeah, every single thing we do, we're going to push it to as far as we can go. We've done the motorcycle thing so much and know each other and each other's bikes that racing each other in a different form for us is great, you know? And then it comes down to the man and not the machine or the road or whatever. It's still you and your fears and your friends and knowing them and knowing yourself. And when you're done, you may be so scared you want to shit yourself, but you've won or lost, and that's what it's all about.
We're going back up the hill. We're gonna do it again. Coming up next, night falls on the city of Oakland, and I join the rats in a celebrated ritual involving knives, axes, sledgehammers, grinders, forklifts, and a perfectly innocent car that never did nothing to nobody. Stay tuned.
See the nod? We're here in Oakland with East Bay Rats. I've been trying to get cozy with the rats and try to make myself a rat. I'm not going to say it's going exquisitely well, but I think it's going pretty well. And by the end, I don't think there'll be any doubt that I've become an East Bay rat. What's up, rats? Hey. Who? Gav. Go say hi.
The East Bay Rats have acquired a car. We're not told why. There's some nefarious background behind it, and we might get to that later, but I doubt it. They're removing the license plates right now.
Got like an 87 Thunderbird or something. We're gonna jump it, smash it, probably hurt ourselves. We spent a lot of time at the hospital. We know most of the doctors by name.
I think we're about to go here. The car was too young to die. They thought it had one last jump in it. So before sledgehammering it to death, they're gonna jump it over the railroad track. Here we go. Whoa! Oh, shit! Oh, you can't giggle like that, by the way, as an East Bay rat. So I probably shouldn't have been giggling like that. Should have. When you see something like that, it's probably best just to go, fucking maniac.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah?
I've done it before.
There's no rules in Smash.
I'm Gavin, by the way.
Beth. Nice to meet you.
Was there some rage in there? Some pent-up frustration?
Of course. That's why you hit things, right?
Who were you imagining when you were doing that?
Actually, it was just sort of a blur of anger.
Just pure rage.
You're sitting on a couch and watching television thinking this, you know, it seems like a good idea. It's a fantastic idea. You need to like get off your ass, take something of value and destroy it. You'll feel way better about yourself. It'll really help your stress level. And your stupidity level will...
I think the axe is your second best weapon after the buzzsaw. I'd like to give it a try. So that seemed to go in waves. I thought it was over after the first 10 minutes, and then there was the whole convertible stage. Then there was the ripping it off.
Violence is like that, you know? Everybody loves breaking things. It's a community effort. It takes a village.
I don't think anybody knows that. So you really kicked some ass in there. You had a sledgehammer and you bong, 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 f you, puta car. It was great. Well, thanks for coming out. What the f? Okay, I'm 90% an East Bay rat, but they don't seem to be accepting it yet. I think the only way to do this is go to the very top and beat the living shit out of their toughest guy. Meathead, I think his name is. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Watch and learn.
You know, Gavin's a knucklehead, and so far he's been doing fine. He fits in with us. He's not a biker, but he's a knucklehead, and we like that. We'll see how well he gets his ass kicked. That's a true test of a man.
Coming up, it's back to the clubhouse for my final test. I'm getting in the ring with a guy named Meathead Eric and showing off my fighting skills to hordes of rat groupies. Stick around. I've been running around Oakland all day with a vicious tribe of bikers called the East Bay Rats, studying their ways and taking part in their suicidal rituals. But now it's time for the ultimate test of every prospect. They have a boxing ring in the back of the clubhouse, and in order to be a rat, I have to fight. The fighting thing, you got a lot of media attention for that. It's on GQ magazine, the New York Times, Discovery Channel. Everyone wants to talk about the fight clubs. That started around the same time as the whole motorcycle club, didn't it?
Yeah, a couple years after. One day we just decided that every single rat would fight every single other rat. We paired everybody up by experience and weight and background, and had a party around it. It was way before the movie Fight Club, and somehow it just struck a chord. After that party, people just kept asking us, when is the next one?
So you have real rounds and a bell and everything.
Yep.
You're gonna see that.
3-minute rounds, minute in between. The only rules that we do differently than boxing is we don't have judges, so we fight until somebody gives up, which is more like bare knuckle boxing rules. So you can get the crap beat out of you forever, bleed all over the place. But as long as you don't say I give, we're gonna let you keep going.
Knocked him out in 1 minute and 39 seconds, so I think I did all right. My defense could have been a little bit better. I got hit in the face a bunch of times, but other than that, I think it went pretty well. These 12-ounce gloves hurt. They don't have much padding left in them after they've been used here for years and years.
Let's do it. Well, I can't wait to get into my first fight. Who's the guy I'm fighting tonight? Meathead?
You're fighting Meathead Eric, yeah.
My name's Eric Meathead Chan, fighting out here in Oakland. Well, some people wonder why I call me Meathead. A little bit of thunder, a little bit of lightning, it ain't too hard to figure out.
So this is the guy. They got a professional Muay Thai ultimate fighter. Look at those moves! I heard his name was Meathead Eric, so I thought it'd be like some homeless skinny guy. And then we get someone from a fucking video game, like one player, choose. Light.
You got to start the psyching him out now.
Oh, that's
and
psyching him out. What's scaring him?
By getting him drunk.
These are on me tonight. You're gonna need a shot too to watch that down. Oh my God! You know what he was doing too? He was doing something that I don't like to see, but little weird things with his toes, like getting psyched moves.
Oh, you're toast, dude.
Fighting strips somebody down to the very bare essentials. In order to really see who somebody is, we need to see them fight. As a prospect, you have to fight 3 times, but you don't have to win or lose. What we're looking for is for them to get in the ring and face their fears and overcome them. Anybody walking in there would be scared. I mean, you would be stupid if you're not.
Meathead Eric! Oh!
You're looking at public humiliation, you're looking at physical pain, you're looking at the possibility of getting injured. Nobody wants to see any of those. What are we trying to accomplish by it? Like, I don't know. That's the search, right? When you're fighting, all you were thinking about is what you're doing. Nothing before, nothing after, you're in the moment. Same with the motorcycle riding and even the tricycle racing. I don't think there's any better way of knowing yourself other than by facing risk and facing danger. It just electrifies everybody.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good? Fight!
This is not a fight against the other guy. Like Trevor said, the rats really don't care if you beat the guy or not. As the clock keeps ticking and Meathead's punches keep landing, it's more like an active fight against the fear of death. This one thread runs through everything the rats do. You must hurt yourself to prove yourself, and after one test there is another, and another. There's no finish line, there's no last call. There's just risk and pain and the adrenaline rush that makes it all worth it.
Done. You're done.
You're done.
Throw in the towel.
All right, stay down. Relax.
Survive. How do you feel? Starts with an M.
Yeah.
Marvin, Michael.
That's pretty good though. Remember that.
So we had quite a day with the East Bay Rats. We raced some tricycles. We did some other things I can't remember. By the way, for the folks at home, fighting is perfectly safe. Do try it at home. Nothing can possibly go wrong. Oh, no, not more. Not more. Don't let him get to the neck. The neck is my safe word. Orange. Orange.
Nice meeting you, Sissy Lala. Good luck next time.
Thanks.
I don't know if Gavin fit in with us exactly for being a rat, but he definitely had the heart and what it takes. He gave it a shot, and that's really what matters. He got in there and he did it.
This. When it started, it seemed like a good idea. I'd read about the East Bay Rats. I wanted to be one of them. We had a fucking fun time too. We beat the shit out of a car. We destroyed it. I got to ride the dirtiest rat bike they have. It looks like it was put together with Band-Aids. We've raced tricycles and risked our lives. Almost died doing that. Everything was fun, but they have this final initiation where you have to fight a guy, and they gave me this ultimate fighting ninja, and I got a brutal concussion that's, right now my brain hurts. And that's not my idea of a fun time. So I'm glad they had that fighting initiation at the end, because it shows fakers like me that this is not what they want to do. So with all due respect to the East Bay Rats, I hope you guys have a great time. I'm not a rat. F this. I'm out of here. I'm going back to New York. All right, I lived with the rats, risked my life, and got knocked out, and they still denied me membership. Next time I'm going to take it a little easier on myself and go for, I don't know, a gang of marathon runners who dress up like sea captains and spend the whole time getting wasted on a boat called Love Boat. Stay tuned for episode 2 of The Immersionist.